Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who need to get something out of the chest. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I'm a 29-year-old woman. He and I dated for about 8 months. Our relationship was fine. We did things together. We had fun. There weren't any obvious red flags, but I always got this feeling that he didn't value me much. At times, he seemed a bit cold and acted like he was annoyed with me for no apparent reason. It all came to a head when 3 days ago, when we were hanging out at my place, he asked me to hand him the TV remote. I was sitting right next to him on the couch and was working on my laptop. I reached for the remote without looking and accidentally handed him my phone instead. I thought it was funny after I realized what I had done. I laughed as I handed him the actual remote. He had that same annoyed look on his face. He began yelling at me and called me a stupid bitch. What the heck? I thought it was funny that she handed him her phone instead of the remote. What the heck? I would laugh at that too. Why would you get angry over that? Oh my god, he's the stupid bitch. I was stunned. I have never raised my voice at him or disrespected him in any way. I did not deserve to be treated this way. I told him our relationship was over and asked him to leave. He told me to calm down and stop overreacting. I simply walked to the front door and opened it wide and told him to get out and never come back. He walked out telling me I was being dramatic. The very next day, I returned the presents he had given me. They meant nothing to me now. My friends are telling me that I did overreact and I shouldn't just end a relationship because he yelled at me once, and have asked me to patch things up. His friends too began harassing me on social media. I blocked them all, his friends, not mine. I'm not going to reach out to him to try to work things out, as some people have suggested, because I know I did not deserve this treatment. I've always treated him with respect and I deserve that in return. I just needed to tell somebody. Thank you for reading. Yes, girl, you deserve everything, okay? You deserve respect, you deserve kindness, you deserve someone that treats you right. How the heck is he gonna get mad at her giving him a phone instead of a remote? That's a big red flag. That's something that you shouldn't even be mad over. Like, I wonder how he's gonna get if there's finally something that's worth to be mad over. Like, what is he gonna do? You know? Is he gonna go berserk? Huh? Yeah, here's a red flag. Good that she stood her ground and she was like, I'm not dealing with this. I don't deserve this. Get out. Why are her friends being like, it's okay, he just yelled at you once? Bitch. If anyone yells at you once and you get scared, right? And they don't think they did anything wrong, you leave them. Because it's going to keep happening. Why? Because they don't think they were wrong for yelling at you. Oh my gosh, what kind of friends are those? If I told my friends this, they would literally just be like, nah, girl, nah, you can't be dealing with that. They would probably go out of their way to find me a good boyfriend. Okay, next story. I used to pay my middle school bully not to bully me, then I found out he actually needed the money. He made my life a living hell. He would turn all the boys in class against me and bully me about my eyebrows. One time he begged me to buy him pizza and said he promises not to bully me all week if I do. So I bought him a box of pizza and he fulfilled his promise. I loved the idea. I began to do it on a regular basis. I started asking him every Friday what he wants next week so that the bullying doesn't happen again. He asked for 2 bags of hot fries, a potato chip flavor here in the US, and another time he wanted some milk from the cafeteria, and once he asked for colored pencils for art class. My school had a uniform dress code. It was $25 per shirt and the pants were $15 if I remember correctly. He showed up the first day of 8th grade in regular clothes, a tee and jeans, so he got sent to the main office to wait for his parents. My aunt was there because she used to drop off my lunch and hand me money to buy food after school. She saw him upset and asked what's wrong, and he starts crying lightly. His parents wouldn't come because they couldn't afford the uniform and decided it would be best to avoid the situation. After my aunt hands me my lunch, she buys him a uniform hoodie, a couple of tees and a long sleeve. He said that he had pants at home and he was hesitant to accept but eventually took them and thanked her. Now, 13 years later, he runs a non-profit that has something to do with kids receiving books. I think it's sweet and I forgive him for being a bully because he didn't grow up to be an asshole like most bullies. Wow, this person is very freaking strong to forgive the bully, because I know some people just cannot forgive the bullies because the bullies are such asses, okay? And you don't have to forgive your bully. You don't have to. It's your choice. If you want to forgive them or not, it's your choice. You don't have to ever forgive someone who treated you badly. I ghosted my long-term boyfriend Got into an argument which led him to say, I could care less about you. If you died tomorrow, I wouldn't go to your funeral. I didn't say anything back, just never spoke to him again. He's tried to contact me several times since, but I want those to be the last words he's ever said to me. Wow. Good. I'm glad she ghosted him. Why would you be with someone who says, I wouldn't care less about you. If you died tomorrow, I wouldn't go to your funeral. Them saying they don't care if you die and they wouldn't even go to your funeral. You don't need them in your life. What the heck? A stranger would care more about you than your freaking boyfriend. Jeez. I'm glad she freaking left him. Oh my gosh. She was so calm leaving him, honestly. She was just like, nope. Blocked. Never again will I ever see you. Today, my next door pregnant neighbor knocked on my door. Around 7 p.m. today, I heard some knocking on my door. I opened it and it was my next door pregnant neighbor. She was, I think, in her 7th or 8th month. She was holding a small plate in her hand. In a very shy voice, she asked me if I can give her some of whatever I was cooking because she liked the smell. I think pregnant women sometimes have strong cravings and they cannot resist it. Anyway, she was shy and apologized a lot for her request since we don't know each other. I laughed and told her it is okay. I was cooking a traditional meal from my country and the recipe has olive oil, garlic, jalapenos, and some spices. I think the smell was nice. I gave her some of my dinner and then she left. Oh, I watched her walking home like a cute little penguin who's happy with her successful little hunting. I felt really happy too for some reason. That's so freaking wholesome. My heart. Oh, that's so freaking cute. The way that they described her as a cute little penguin who's just like very happy that she got food. So cute that I'm gonna tear up, man. I secretly put money in my pant pockets so my husband will do the laundry. I put $5 to $10 a week in my clothes. He thinks he's getting one over on me because we both have a weekly budget. He doesn't know that he is part of my budget. If I even try to do the laundry and he's like, no, I got it. Worth every red cent. No, I got it. I got the chores. That is smart. I hate my brain damaged sister. I can't believe I'm actually typing this out right now. It's making it feel very real. And before you say it, I know. I am probably one of the worst human beings on this planet. Around a year, my older sister, 27, widowed mother of 2 boys, 8 and 5, decided to, against every single warning made, get drunk and wreck her car into a rock embankment outside of our town. She was life-flighted to her ICU, spent weeks in a coma, and awoke in a vegetative state. In the past year, she has slowly began to see some progress. Because of this accident, I was forced to quit my job, leave my friends, move across the country and back in with my parents to help take care of her and raise my nephews. I love them dearly, but I have never wanted to have kids, especially not forced upon me like this. She has the mind of a child now, argues about silly things, can't cook herself, cries over everything, can't read, memory loss, partially paralyzed on her right side, has aphasia, and a list of other problems with me as her caregiver. She tells me how happy she is to be alive after such a bad car accident. I want to scream that I wish she would have died. Her boys are a wreck after losing their dad recently and now having her as a mum. My parents are spending all of their retirement savings for her treatments. I can see the years getting shaved off my dad and mum from the stress. I don't treat her any differently. I still tell her stories and laugh with her and do my best. But I hate the way I feel when I look at her. Did you even think about your boys when you got in your car? She is smiling and completely ignorant to the pain she has caused to my entire family. So I guess that's it. That's my confession. I have a deep, dark hatred and resentment for someone I love, and I would never let her know. Oh. Jeez. I can't even imagine how she feels, honestly. I feel like, yeah, we can't really be the judge of this because we're not living in her shoes. We're not experiencing her situation. And honestly, for me personally, if I hear about a story like this happening to a stranger, they knew they were drunk and they still decided to drive and then this happened to them, I would totally be questioning them as to why they would even drive when they're drunk. Like, we all know that's a dumb decision to do. You don't drive when you're drunk. You have kids. You want to go home to your kids. I kind of do get why they feel that way. You know, I kind of do. Because all they're thinking is, why does she have to drive drunk? The thing is, even though they confess this, I can still feel the love that they have for their sister. Even though they say that they hate their sister so much, the fact that they're even willing to do all this for the sister says a lot about them as a person. They're a good person. And, you know, we all know they're a good person. Even if they feel that way, we all know they're a good person, because she doesn't have to come back. She doesn't have to come back and move across the country to raise her sister's kids. She didn't have to. But the fact that she did, and she was willing to, says a lot about her. So if I see any comments that says she's very selfish, we all know she's not. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!